Our news segment is sponsored by Rice Law.
7:45 now. As you are planning your summer getaways, scammers are planning how to get you away from your money. Vacation rental scams are a big problem. So before you book that dream vacation, we have some things to keep in mind. Randolph Rice, managing partner with Rice Law, is joining us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Not what you want to hear when you're planning the dream vacation and somebody's out to spoil it for you.
Absolutely. Can you imagine showing up to the beach and you walk up to the house and it either doesn't exist or the people say, who are you? What are you talking about? It's a horrible night for many people.
But when you book on a site like Airbnb or VRBO, you think that that is going to be a legit listing, but you're saying that that isn't necessarily always the case.
That's right. And a lot of these scammers, what they're doing is they're going on to Airbnb or VRBO and they're posting real pictures, but what a lot of times they're having you do is pay off site, maybe a Venmo or a Zelle or a Cash App, and that's what happens. That's where you get burned because while you were on the site originally, once you make the payment off the site really has no responsibility.
But do they have responsibility to make sure the listings are real? We were talking about this in the commercial and you said there's just so much.
It's just so much. It's kind of like Facebook and Instagram. They're trying to police it, but a lot of times they just can't catch every one of them. And again, the scammers know how to get you out of that Airbnb site, and if they do that, that's where you're in trouble because you don't have the protection of Airbnb to go back and say we'll refund your money.
So if we talk about red flags, then that is one of them. If they take you away from the site.
That's right. If they take you away from the site, that's a real big red flag. Prices, we were talking about this offline. If it's just too good to be true, that's probably a big red flag. So you got to watch out for that one. And also, you know, they also put you into pressure tactics or try to get you to, you know, sign real quick. Those are also big red flags that you need to watch out for.
So if I find myself in that unfortunate situation, what recourse do I have? What do I do? So say I show up there. I've got to go now find it in a hotel somewhere. But then what's my next step?
Yeah, you need to start documenting everything. That's the most important thing, right? Screenshots, pictures, photos. Contact Airbnb or the site. Also, contact the police. You want to file a police report so you have that for either to go after the person who did this, maybe if you contact the Attorney General's office, or if you insurance company, you'll have something to show them. And
will I get my money back? And I guess that depends on how you paid, because those companies and agencies can help you even if the booking agent can't.
Right. Easiest and safest way is to pay with a credit card.
Yeah.
When you start going through Cash Apps or Venmo or Zelle, that's when you get in trouble because a lot of times they don't have a refund policy. So use your credit card because then you can contact your credit card company and get the money back because it was a fraud.
Does the platform itself, does Airbnb or VRBO or whatever, I mean, there's so many of them out there, do they have a responsibility to make you whole again if something happens or no?
If you pay through their website, they will have a responsibility to make it through. But if you go if you go off site and you start doing things that aren't really legit, then they're going to say, sorry, you should have paid through our website.
Oh, goodness. All right. So good information if you're planning your summer vacations now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.